Hello and welcome to this week's 2-minute Parsha. Last week in Parshas Beha'aloscha we ended off with the dedication of the altar, the Mizbeach. In this week, Parshas Beha'aloscha begins with the mitzvah of the menorah, which is lit by Aharon and the Kohen Gadol daily in the Mishkan. The Leviim are then consecrated for worship in the Mishkan instead of all the firstborns. They all go through a purification process and bring various sacrifices, korbanos, and are blessed by Klal Yisrael. Only those from the ages of 25 to 50 are allowed to work in the Mishkan, after which they may perform other duties, but not real work in the Mishkan. The Korban Pesach is then brought in the Midbar for the first time, and those who are Tomei ask Moshe, what should we do? How could we bring the Korban Pesach? After consultation with Hashem, Moshe tells him that a new second date has been set 1 month later for all who cannot attend the Korban Pesach bringing on Erev Pesach regularly. The procedure and the order in which the tribes travelled in the desert is then described. They are led by a divine cloud during day and a fire during the night. 2 silver trumpets are specially made for the occasion, and they're also used in times of war. Moshe asks Yisro, his father-in-law, to travel with them, and Yisro declines. The ark, the torah, leads Klal Yisrael in travel. When the ark is up, Moshe davens to Hashem for the enemies to flee from before them, and when the ark is set down, then Moshe davens that Hashem's presence be in Klal Yisrael. Some amongst the nation complain of a lack of meat, and Hashem tells Moshe to gather at the Sanhedrin a group of 70 elders to help Moshe with the burden of the grumbling Klal Yisrael. Hashem appears to these 70 elders and stays only with 2 of them, with Eldad and Medad. News reaches Moshe that 2 people are giving prophecy in Klal Yisrael. Instead of discouraging them, Moshe, with his humility, wishes that all Klal Yisrael were prophets. The slav, the quail, are blown in by Hashem from the sea. Enough meat to feed the whole of Klal Yisrael for 1 month. But those who ate soon fall sick and die, as a punishment for their grumbling and their craving. Miriam, Moshe's sister, speaks Lashon Hara of him, and subsequently she has tzaras. For 7 days she is quarantined outside of the camp, whilst Klal Yisrael wait. The parsha ends with the travel of Klal Yisrael from Chatzeres to Midbar Poron. In summary, in this week's parsha we had the menorah, followed by the consecration of the Leviim for worship, followed by the Korban Pesach and the date set for Pesach Sheni, then the travel procedures of Klal Yisrael in the Midbar, then the ordeal of the 2 prophets and the slav, the quail complaints, the Lashon Hara of Miriam while Klal Yisrael waited. Finally, Klal Yisrael traveled to Midbar Poron. See you all next week. Good Shabbos.